And hello everybody. How's everyone going? Oh, what happened to the music? There we go. Right, how is everybody? Bloody hell, I think that'd show up that bad. Yeah, ignore that, that's where vape juice is spilt. Right. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. There we go. Hello. Right, who have we got in the chat? Hi Steve, hi Mark, hi Daniel, hi Baz, hi Red Eye, and anybody else in the background. Right, what I am doing today, as I normally do on a Wednesday, is I'm going to pyro a piece of you. Well, the species you, not you as anybody in the chat. Alright, shut up, Baz. Hey, boss. So, yeah, basically, it's just me pyroing a piece of you. Because, like I've said before, my Wednesday lunchtime live is going to be a pyro session, and then Saturdays is either going to be turning or making with friends at the end of the month, because that's what this Saturday will be, turning with friends. So if anyone wants to join, get in touch, and you're more than welcome to come and join and have a laugh like we normally do. So let's turn that on. What are we on? Let me just move my keyboard, because I want to be able to see what number I'm on. Now I do want quite a high burn. And I don't know if this is going to be the right tip to use. So I've got that one on today. Right. This is basically, I'd say it was like a Phil Irons inspired design that I'm going for. Yeah, that's why. That's why I've got the window open. It's like most people won't. Okay, Bess. That's why I don't really do. I always do something different what people wouldn't do. So it's like certain woods people will not colour on, but I will. There's certain things that people want pyro on, but I will. Because I'm not really fussed. Yep. So it's gonna squeak, but literally all I'm doing is going to be doing a hell of a lot of dots all over it. And then what I'll do once I've finished this, I'll wait for the whole piece to cool down, and then I will stick it on the lathe later on, and put the finish on it. Looks like it's going to be a little bit sticky. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, Squeaky. Looks like sounds like I'm pyroing a mouse. Yeah, I know you is quite toxic when turning due to the dust, and I know it's probably going to be toxic with. Oh, get out of there! With pyro on it, but no, come here. Yeah, I've sanded this up quite well, so it's got like a. It's technically finished now. If I leave it, there's no finish on this at all. I've just sanded it quite high. Let me just zoom you guys in because you can't really see much from that distance. So yeah, there we go. That's a better view for you. My ex is into pyro. Ah. So I do a bit of everything. Pyro, pen turning, bowl turning, all sorts of stuff. Hey Steve C. Cheers Steve. Yeah, that's why nobody uses you as like a salad bowl or anything that's going to have food in contact with it. Like most of the time, you is basically decorative items. Don't know how well you lot are going to be able to see this because it is quite shiny. Oh yeah, and before I forget, is the audio fine? Picture fine? I'm guessing the picture's fine. Because I'm not going to use any like Yorkshire Gritter on it because that will get stuck in the burns and stuff like that. Hey Mike! Why, are they stopping for a coffee? How rude. Get off. Anyone see that then? Ah. I want to see if that'll show up on camera. Hold on. Yep. We got little fireworks going on. Eddie Richard. I want it to pop again. Look. Go on. Nah, it don't pop. Oh. Hey, Tommy. Oh, hey, Twisted Trees. Oh, I got the mouse back again. So yeah, this is going to be quite everyone duck. But yeah, it's going to be quite a deep burn. And because it's quite a small piece, it shouldn't take me that long to do it. Right, you're not going to pop on me? No? Okay. Just trying to make sure I've got everywhere. Yeah, that's Birmingham all over. When I was working for Amazon, um, they did deliveries to Brum, and I literally said to them before they'd even thought about giving me a route, I was like, look, don't put me on Birmingham because one, I don't like it, and two, most of it's one way. So it's like if you have one drop, yeah, if you got one drop that's say like close to you, and then the next drop is like behind the way you're facing, you gotta go all around the Wrekin just to get back to it. Yeah, didn't oh, I don't know if it's farmers or graveyards that had a lot of yew trees. I know it was, I know there's like a story behind it, but I don't know. Can't remember. Right, oh, keeps exploding on me. I intended to use Yorkshire Grit. Oh, what did people think of my little Yorkshire Grit um, intro done? I have showed it to Glenn, and he said it looks cool. Oh, hey, Glenn. Yeah, that's what it was. Graveyards to keep cattle away. I knew there was something. I knew there was like a story behind um, that people or places had actually planted yew trees to for something. I just couldn't remember exactly what it was. Are going to explode again? Nope. But I've got a feeling that this shouldn't take too long, to be honest. I know I'm still waiting on my coffee. Really? Jeez. I'm gonna have to go over there and accidentally cut down a few yew trees. That, or I could just invade Scott's workshop because I know he's got quite a few blanks. See, I like bows, well, archery basically. It's like the medieval style of sniper. And then again, I always said that I was born in the wrong era. Squeaky, squeaky. Yeah, this little dish was what I made in the live I did when I had to stand when I stood in for Wayne because he was having a bit of technical issues. But I'm gonna say it's not looking too bad. Hey Robert, hey Keith. So yeah, it ain't looking too bad. I think it's gonna look quite nice when it's done. And I still can't get over the finish on it, and I haven't even put any finish on it. Look how shiny that is. I dread to think what it's going to look like when I've actually put finish on. That's quite, yeah, she's downstairs cleaning. And Laburnum. Actually, talking about Laburnum, alright, hold on. I looked, someone made something, right? I've got a feeling that's what this is. I could never work out what this wood was, but after seeing what someone had made, and looking at the grain and the way it's got this with this, I think that this is laburnum. I think. Not too sure, but I think it is. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure. What I might finish this with is some of that Howard feed and wax. Ah. It's a trap down answer. Well, see, the thing is, I could say nothing at all and get the sack, or I could say something and get the sack. So I think I'm in a no-win, no-lose sort of scenario. I ain't gonna get out of this one. No, I think what I'll do is I might finish the inside um, with my usual finishes. Then to the outside with the feeding wax. Because I think if I did use the grits on the outside, it might remove some of the marks. So yeah, I like Yorkshire Grit. Now I'm not just saying this because Glenn's in there or anything. I'm not trying to brown nose. But I like Yorkshire Grit because it's English made. It gives a good finish. I know it's not a finishing product. It's part of the sanding process, but the finish it gives you is cool. And then when Wayne advised to try the microphone stuff, I was basically literally sold on both. And I have tried combining doing the Yorkshire Wit stuff with the Hampshire Sheen wax, but for some reason I don't know why, but whenever I use Hampshire Sheen it always drags the paper.
I just saw Uncle Keithy.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this. I'll keep the language clean. Talking to Court now because she goes, "Have you still got that strong stuff your daughter has? Your George has?" I says, "Yeah, they are." I said, "I'll just order another bottle." And I saw this Warsaw Council fan coming down. I'm like, "What the hell are you coming down this street for? You'll be protected." "Oh, it's me Uncle Keith." He went, "The lads are on the estate litter picking. I don't know whether they've been down here." I said, "I ain't seen no one." I said, "I've been in the kitchen most of the day cleaning." And he went, "Right, okay, I'll get them down here."
You're a bit empty-handed.
I got sidetracked. I says,
You're not sidetracked now.
"Right, listen." Says, "Right, I'll send them down." And then I told him about the bins this morning. He just stood there laughing at me. He went, "What to do then is they'll report that I couldn't get down the street and I'll come out tomorrow with a transit van with a hoist on the side. And I'll tell them they've got to empty your bins up there as well."
So no one's been down the street.
Well, they ain't emptied ours and they ain't emptied Sheila's. And Sheila's bins was out yesterday. So on the route tomorrow they might empty Sheila's. But Keith has already been home, put 2 cans of cider in the freezer, gone back to work, gone back home to take them out the freezer to slow defrost them in the fridge. So about 3:30 they should be perfect.
Okay. Nice save.
What?
One coffee.
Okay, I've just looked behind you. I don't need to order it. Georgia, I've got the reception in behind you.
Oh yeah, look. Yeah. Ah. That I didn't know. See, Stace has ordered. I don't know if she's put it on anywhere or what. But she's ordered off Wish. Yeah, I know, Wish. I know why they call it Wish. It's because you're wishing that the product's actually okay or that it arrives. But she ordered a little airbrush thing for doing nail stuff. But from what she's read on it, it can only run at like half an hour at a time or something like that. But to be honest, for what we'd use it for, oh, was I off camera? Okie dokie, Tommy, thanks for stopping by, bud. But yeah, what we'd use it for, more than enough time. It's only until we can actually afford an actual airbrush thing. And I'm thinking Yeah, because at the moment I've got my shop vac outside under a cover and everything, so the rain can't get to it. I'm thinking about putting my compressor out there, because the compressor is loud as hell. I'd say the compressor is just as loud, if not a little bit louder than the Hoover. So if I stick it outside, I might be able to use that in the shop as well. So I've left the gaps for like little highlights of stuff. So like there, like that there. That's actually goes all the way through. I don't know if you can see. It does go all the way through. Now you can't see it. Like there's a little split there. All the little inclusions I've sort of just left. Okie dokie, Glenn. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Eddie Rich. Yeah, so I can just imagine how long this would take if we did it on like a full like vase or something. Yeah, twist trees. That's what I want to do. Once I've actually saved enough to actually have a shed outside. I want to actually have two sheds, because then I'm going to insulate the one shed and put all my noisy stuff inside it, like the compressor, shop vac, for the dust extraction and stuff like that, and also have it as wood storage, because you know, as we know, insulation keeps stuff warm. So for drying out blanks and stuff. Oh, head in. What wood are you burning? This is a piece of yew. But yeah, what I remember. This bit at the bottom here, this is going to be turned away, so I'm going to use my button jaws and basically hold it like that so I can turn the little foot off once it's fully done. Oh, heady Andy. Just move that to there. Oh, what am I doing? Let's just mute my phone so I don't get notifications. 2 seconds. There we go. For some reason YouTube's playing up. It don't show me actually how many people are watching and stuff like that. It's a bit weird like that. I can hear myself twice. That's very nice. Cheers, Ian. I'm still shocked it looks like this and I ain't even put a finish on it yet. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, I'm gonna have one shed that's insulated to be wood storage and drying, and to house all my noisy stuff like the compressor, dust extraction and stuff. And then on the other, in the other workshop will basically be the main workshop. Oh, I'm getting off camera. Oh, and for anyone who's just joined, this is a piece of you that I turned last week when I did a stand-in for Wayne, and for health and safety, yes, you is toxic. Well, basically any wood's toxic really, but this one's mainly the most toxic, I believe, and it is for burning, but I have got a window open, so all the air is going to push everything away.
As long as you're not eating it, you're fine.
Now the dust can be quite toxic as well.
Yeah. I saw my name and then I question mark and back. I'm like, yes. Guy has summoned me.
22 watching. Ah, thank you everybody. I have noticed I've got to start saying thank you more. Show my appreciation for the people that watch. Yeah.
That one looks like a boot.
Well, for some reason when I did it looked like an R. I don't
It's
know
an
why.
R one way and a boot the other.
I might take it up there a little bit to make it. Nah, sorry, I'll just leave it. And this one looks like a foot. A foot with no toes.
Would you like me to say that word?
Hey, Hobby Turner. The smoke from any wood is I was told.
Carcinogenic.
Oh, okay. You know what? PayPal for what? What have I missed? Oh yeah.
Well.
You got the R, and that looks like an S.
Right, well, I've opened the windows full blast now, so.
Yeah. And just to clarify, right, there is no like rude sections on this, like a rocket or some sort.
You leave my pocket rocket alone.
Your pocket rocket. Okay. Appreciation. No, Buzz, I don't appreciate you that much. I've got to pay you.
You just need a tea and it's mine.
Well, looks like a bit of a T there. So TRS. Spot the rocket. Hold on then.
Spot the rocket.
I'll do it slowly. See if anyone can spot a rocket. That looks like my paddle. That one there. Anyone spot a rocket? I can't spot no rocket. Nope. No rockets. Hey Anna. What's that? 20 people watching? Are you all mad? You're all mad to be coming to watch me do some pyro. Is there a station wagon? What's that? That looks like a bit of a car. I have no idea. I literally, basically, as you can see, I've just drawn on there random shapes. Okie dokie, Mark. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Nothing better to do. Well, I'll probably keep saying it, but I appreciate everyone stopping by for these lunchtime lives. I hope it's giving people something to do to entertain themselves for an hour or so. And you know, like I said before, pyro is not everyone's cup of tea or coffee. I won't be drinkist. Because I know some people can find it a bit tedious and boring. But that's why I've put music in the background. So you don't actually have to worry about the boringness. At least the music's going to entertain a little. Okie dokie, Andy, keep safe. Yeah, I know once I've done this, I've got to literally get ready to go out because if anyone remembers that Insta post I did where I used Max's buggy to bring back a lump of wood, I put some of it on the lathe today and asked if anybody knew what it was, and someone said it's either sycamore or maple. So, and because there's still quite a lot of it there, learn about making video. Oh, making videos it's not that hard really. You can either use StreamYard to record stuff, or if you don't mind sitting down and being a bit patient and sorting the settings out, then you can use OBS. Thing is, I've got to come over there and rub some of that wood. I think they'd let me back on the boat. They might not let me on the boat because of the weight restriction. Actually, they probably won't even let me on the boat for full stop. They'll probably stop me and go, right, we can either take you or the car. Can't have both. Oh yeah, out round the corner there's a load of wood being dropped off. Just been dumped there. And there's some nice big chunks there, so fingers, I don't mind jumping on a ferry and driving. It takes a couple of hours. Because I used to do some work over there. Kebab, yeah. Got a chip shop just up the road. No, you can't do Batman. No, I always look dodgy. I see a big fat bloke walking towards them. They'll be like, right, is he coming to eat me, or is he going to come and sit on me? Either one's going to hurt. Squeaky, squeaky, this piece is squeaky. So, like I said, okie dokie Anna, thanks for stopping by. Oh, cheers Richard, thank you very much. And thanks for stopping by yourself. I know by the time they hear that, me saying "tra," they're probably gone. Well, we've got halfway yet. I ain't even got halfway yet. Right, I'll go till 1:30, and then what I'll do is I'll cut it. I'm not going to record doing the rest of it because it'll just take too long. But I'll just sit here, chill with some music on, and finish it off. What was that? Who's you anyway, Fingers? Is Mr. Bossman? Mr. Bossman of the Fingers Club? Ask Max, he loves hoovering. The cat on live, no. It was basically just to cut down on stock usage, because I'm actually quite low on wood, and I haven't got the money just yet to get some more blanks. So my lunchtime lives I've now turned into doing pyro on a Wednesday and turning on a Saturday. And I've got a piece at the moment that's actually sat on the lathe that, with any luck, Baz was meaning something else. Okay. Twisted, you video anything? What club? Who goes to a club? Oh yeah, people like my when I took a picture of my paddle, I just put that there. So I basically just propped it up on this and just took the picture to advertise that paddle, because I've got to advertise them. Need to get a good few sold. Mainly just so I can stock up on them. Because I don't like making people wait. Because at the moment they're all they're made to order. So when someone orders one, I have to buy the stuff in. Then I make it and then send it out. I think at the moment I've got 3 paddles to make. Yeah, and if anybody is interested in a paddle, message me. I'll do a 2-inch version that I'm selling for a tenner, and the 3-inch version I'm selling for 15. And if people don't know what the paddle is, there should be a link down below to my website, and there is a tab there that basically shows what they are. Hey Blair, how's it going? See, what you should do is record everything you do. If you're in a shop, or if you're making something, record it. You know, if it don't look good, then nothing wasted. Because you might make something that's interesting, and then you'll be like, oh, I should have recorded that. So then you'll be kicking yourself once you've made it because you didn't record it. Oh, so it looks like I've only got 2 to make now then. Yeah, I tried doing that with some little Christmas tree lights. The only thing is, it only works when it's night time. Or if it's dark. Oh, I'm about halfway. Yeah, I might as well get the lives read out, so I ain't gonna read them out when I'm wrapping up. So tonight, um, yeah, I'll take a look. The only reason I use Christmas tree lights because there was on offer. There was stock that a shop was getting rid of, so I thought, oh, I'll get them. Might have a use for them. So yeah, later tonight, 8 o'clock, we've got Wayne the Woodturner. I can't remember what he was doing. And then tomorrow lunchtime, I'm not sure who's doing tomorrow's lunchtime. But I know Dale is jumping in for Scott. So Dale normally does some scroll saw stuff. Then Friday, I think it's Wayne on Friday's lunchtime. I think. Not too sure. Or it's Dale again, I don't know. Yeah, but I think it's Wayne. I'm not sure. And then Friday night, 8 o'clock. Oh no, sorry, Thursday, 8 o'clock. Rich Bedtime 16 is doing a premiere of another invasion. I think this week it's Billy Burt. Cheers, Obi. See, I have got an idea for a light up thing with resin, but I'm not gonna say. I'm just gonna wait until I've got some resin and then do it. Here's what's I on. Yeah, done Rich, 8 o'clock. Lunchtime lives are always at 1 o'clock. Friday, I don't know who's doing the lunchtime live, but it'll probably be about 1 o'clock again. And Friday night, you got Stace Makes. I don't know who she is. You know, their channel's a bit in there. Probably gonna get slapped for that. Oh well. I don't mind. And then Saturday. Oh yeah, if anyone's interested in resin on Friday, Zach Higgins normally does a live. Yeah, it's normally around not long after when Stacey's finished. Saturday, I think it's Scott doing the lunchtime live this week. And then Saturday night, you're back over to me again with this week it is the Making with Friends. I did put a thing out today seeing if anyone wanted to join. Right, 2 seconds. Right, there we go. I had to do dad duties. So yeah. Oh, and also on a Saturday you have Emma, a Tiny Turner. She starts alive at 6 o'clock, but she doesn't start turning until 6:30. And then we've got Sunday. As I recently found out, you've got Ed Oliver on a Sunday. I think it's around about 10 o'clock in the morning. And then you've got Dale. I think it is about between 2 or 3 o'clock. I can't remember. And then you got Stuart Farini at, I think it's 5 o'clock. And then you got Chris Fisher, the Blind Wood Turner, at about, I think it's 6:30. No, 7:30, sorry. And then you got International Podcast at 9:30. And then JP normally does a live, not a live, sorry, a premiere straight after the podcast, and then so it'll be about 11 o'clock at night, and then Caitlin the cat does one. Oh, well, look at that. So yeah, there we go. Hey, Sid. Yeah, and if everyone, if people can't remember what lives or what, if you head over to Chris Fisher's website, Nicola has put up a calendar that shows everybody's lives, or shows when everyone's live, I mean. I think this week on my Turning with Friends, I might be having a special guest if they get finished in time. Because like I said, this week is making me friends. And if people don't know what making with friends is, just brought the sanding pad up. Oh, have you? I've just got a thing. Ah, okay. I'll get that made for you and sent out. Thank you very much. Yeah, if nobody knows what the making with friends is, it's a little thing I started where a few makers of all sorts, whatever you make, then you're quite welcome to jump on with a bunch of us and make whatever you make. Because before I did it where it was a pen off, and I thought, you know what, that actually limits it to just pens, and I wanted for it to be for anybody, so I swapped it. Oh, thank you. If anyone does want to see a review on it, if you head over to Chris Fisher's YouTube channel, I think it wasn't this Sunday. It was the Sunday before. I sent him one for him to review due to him being an RPT. So I thought, you know what, if a professional turner likes it, then you know it must be good. I won't say good, but you know it's got to be helpful. Because I wanted to make something that would make sanding quicker. You know, because how many people put the sanding pads down, you know, and then they have to stop to get the next grit, stop again to get the next grit. So I thought, you know, if you've got a number of grits in your hand, then you ain't got to stop. Because I think on mine at the moment, I've got 80, 120, 180, and then 240, and that's mainly what I use. And on the odd occasion, if I want to go up higher, I can just pull one off and put like a 320 on there or a 400. But I am thinking about with mine is making another one. So then on the first one I can put like, how did I work it out? 60, 80, 120, 180, and then on the other one it'd be 240. Yeah, 240, 320, 400 and 600 on another pad. The one I'm using, see, I've done this just in case somebody asked. Because where it is I can't get it from. But what I'm using is that. I don't think it's got a special brand. I brace. I basically brought it off eBay. I think that cost me about 25 quid. I don't know what that is converted. I think it's probably about 28 $30, I think.
What did she do?
Who?
Mina?
Proper squeal at Max
Oh.
for no reason.
Did I have you wrong?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I jumped up. So now, well, take it off now. So I've got Fingers. Do you still want to paddle? Because if you want to paddle, I'll make you one, and I'll actually let you pay for it instead.
Well, I've all got to get dressed now. Why is that for going to be?
58. the currency conversion. Put it like at 58,000. I was gonna say, Zed, if you want, you can send that me, and I'll buy one and send it over to you. 58,000. When I said it was only like 24 quid, 25 quid.
Oh.
As I said, that's why you can send that money over to me. I'll buy one and send it over to him.
No.
I don't know what happened with the change. It might go missing. But yeah, the Fingers wanted one, and I was just gonna send it him as a gift because he always seems to message me to make sure I'm alright. So I thought, you know what, for looking out for me and stuff like that, I'll send him one as a gift. But he kind of moaned because I was gonna send it. So if he wants to buy one, I'll let him buy it. Don't they too? To be honest, we had another one, another pyro, but it had a click button on the side, and after a while of holding it, your thumb or your finger starts getting cramp. So it's not fun to hold. Where this one, it's decent temperature control, and this don't really get that hot. And plus, with the tips, as soon as you turn it off, these cool down like within seconds. So I've got to make two 2-inch paddles, a 3-inch paddle, and if Fingers still wants his, then I've got to make two 3-inch paddles. The thing with the paddles as well, on the website, I'm actually going to put a section on there, or I'm going to try and put a section on there where people can actually leave a review. So when people go to look at the paddle, they'll see what review people have given it. or gave it, I'd say. Am I still in shot? I've just seen 14 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. I've only got that there to their left. So what I'll do is I'll carry on till about another 10 minutes, and then I'll cut it and basically too tight to buy extra. If you want extra abrasives, or you want to buy some abrasives, there we go. It should be just there in a minute. On the switch. There we go. You head over to there. They are my channel's sponsor. And use that there, that TFT10. Will give you 10% at checkout. And Steve Blinkhorn, how are you doing? Oh, you are here, fingers. You're just ignoring me. Ah, I see how it is. I see how it is. I see your games, mister. Gonna have to do a mutiny. See how many of these I can get done in 10 minutes. I said, do you really want to cancel your paddle, or do you actually want one? Because if you want one, instead of me sending it you as a gift, I'll let you buy it, okay? But I don't mind sending you as a gift, because you know you was checking up on me every now and again to make sure I was feeling alright and stuff. So it was basically my way of showing my appreciation to you, to say thank you. Okay. So I've got to make 4 paddles. 2 2-inch and 2 3-inch. This is starting to get a bit gunked up now. Don't blow in a bowl. Any. What's the any about? Or did you mean any size? So I know you asked about the 3-inch, so I was wondering if that's the one that you wanted. Well, I found it funny when Chris Fish had done the review of it, because he come out and said, you know, he went into it not wanting to like it, and after he used it, it was just like, you know what, I actually like it, because it was the main thing I was aiming for with it, is that you got 4 grits in your hand, you haven't got to stop to find your next grit. All you gotta do is flip it around, different direction, there you go. Now what Chris has done, he's got these labels that speak to him, and he can use the pen to see which one, but I think from memory he knows which one is which. Yeah, like I've done. Mine's downstairs. Under the paddle. Say that's the paddle where the grit is. I've literally writ what number grit goes there. So like underneath each pad, the grit's there, so I know to put that grit. And it's like Ian. Ian's put like little labels with the grit number that he uses. Yeah, I think that's what he's stuck on there. But I think by memory and feel, Chris can actually know what grit he's put on. And it's like I started to use a little cheeky slogan, but I thought, no, I'm not going to use it anymore, because it sounded a bit wrong to use it. And it was basically, I was going to put something like, if a blind man can use it, so can you. And it's like, I even asked him, have you found that your sanding is a little bit quicker now? Or you can get through sanding a bit quicker? And he was like, yep. As it's easier to actually have all the grits to hand in one hand. Nah, I wouldn't charge for pyro. Because the only reason I wouldn't charge or put anything on, yeah, that is the one thing about the ProNet I like, is that each grit is its own colour. and the main thing that sold me with Pronet is they're basically just like Abranet stuff, that you can knock them and clean them out so they last longer. But at the price of what Abranet was charging, I could get probably twice the amount of Pronet for that price. Hiding from the sun. Yeah, but that's the main reason why I want Pyro and numbers on pads, because everyone's got a different grit that they like to use. So I'll just leave it blank and let people write on it and stuff like that. Did you hear about the boy who asked his father if they were pyromaniacs? He said, yes, we are awesome. I thought he was going to turn around and say something like, yep, they burnt their house down. Yeah, well, I'm still pyroing. Oh, I've actually gone over. But yeah, right, all I've got left to do is that bit. Let me just turn the pyro pen off. Okay, you can actually see the colour. Oh, well, you can see that it's got hot. I was funny when it turns blue. But yep, so there we go. That is what it looks like so far. Yeah, I can see that. I can see why you put 1, 2, 3, 4. But unfortunately, I'm still going to leave it blank and just leave it up to whoever buys it to actually put the thing on it themselves. So yeah, that's what I've done so far. Makes it look different. And then all I've got to do is that section. And then finish it off. So, right, thank you everyone for stopping by. It is much appreciated. Thank you, Twisted Trees. I will get the paddle out to you as soon as I can. Same with you, Fingers. I'll get it out as soon as I can. And what I'll do is when I send it, I will stick one of my stickers in and a sticker from Stace as well. And so, yes, if there's anything on the website that you would like, get in touch. If you want to take part in the Making Me Friends,
Max has gone out for it.
Oh. If you want to take part in Making Me Friends, that's this Saturday, then get in touch. So yeah. See, so it's not that bad. It's a decent slogan to use. So yeah. So thank you everyone. And I will see you later on in Wayne's Live. So bye. And where's the button gone? There it is. Oh, see you later, peeps. Bye.